Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. We are going to do a Dark Tower run. We did not do so well the other time. No wins, one particular misplay. So we'll need to reevaluate our unit decisions for later. Well, let's get this started. First, we're going to actually check and see if we have any bonuses available. We do not. We're going to activate the attack ones. So boost to attack for ranged, boost for melee, boost to chaos units, nature unit, and per unit. So there's a on right now. Says I had 23,000 in coins, but after 10K, oh, 7K. All right. And we also want to make sure we have our warlords. Right now we are currently using Spider as the kill all wounded enemies ability. And then also has poison. We have our pets. This is going to help us in terms of life gain. It gives a little bit of defense to warlord and the units themselves. All right, and let's go. Okay, so first thing is to look at the warlords. We have the three abilities here. Big ones we're concerned about are the silence and the summon the stones. The life gain isn't so much of a worry. We just need to make sure that we can outlast them. So checking their buildings, really spikes, heals us and them. This unit has these abilities. The big problem is going to be this ability here and this ability here. Horde. We're going to start by going defense. So we're going to use this unit here so we always like to set up the board in such a way that the melees can either block to help a unit or be blocked in case we need to summon another unit. Unit here, it's good because of the damage and then also because of the attack, and it also heals themselves. They go with a ranged unit with these abilities. Concerned about that, and it has stats. We're going to continue stacking the line and this ranged unit behind here. Now just going for face, see the HP going up by the warlord. What we want to do is trigger the silence first, and then hopefully get the stones out. So then afterwards we can go for it. Right. Choices here. Okay. Almost all already fixated on this particular unit because of this ability here. So we're going to summon it and we'll see what happens. Right here, some good placement. So when it's summoned, it creates two of these crystals, and then at the end of the turn, they give this unit a mental shield. Okay, so we did draw out the silence, so all these units' abilities are gone. So you're just left with their stats, their base stats. But these crystals still work on this particular unit, which it doesn't matter right now because it's dead. Let's see it. Okay, the biggest threat right now is probably one of these two units. We can get rid of him using this unit with this ability with the transform, or we can freeze it. We can also summon our own unit in order to block off the lines. We're going to be okay here in terms of the damage. Now summon here. It says transforms into a box. We saw the stats before. Now it's a 0-7 box, and then there's a little bit of a stat boost when it dies to surrounding units. Again, not so much of a big problem. Right, we got here, block, and then block the melee, and also heal his allies with blocks. So in this case, it would be stone here. And continue with setting up some stats. Stat-wise, we're seeing that this unit is good. It's another attack rune, has a little bit of block. Good block behind here too. Has a little bit of synergy with the Santa here. So whenever we get attacked, it gives a plus health boost to order allies. In this case, it'll give it a little bit more. And a little bit of health with the melee kill of the blocks here. But we're in okay shape. This attack rune will be good if we need to deal extra damage in this line. Okay. They counter with this unit here, which deals a lot of damage based upon how many units there are on the board, gives splash at the end, and also gives an attack boost. Here. Well, I do want to save the poison for the stones that are coming. Just not sure if I'll be with. We do need to get rid of this unit. Choices. I think we're gonna go here. This unit has double attack. It also gets an attack boost when it's summoned, and then whenever it is attacked, deals damage to units around here. This will also mitigate the issue whenever this unit creates another summon, so that this will get an extra attack. As you see, we've drawn out the stones. Their attack isn't so much here, so we can take probably another round of damage. Okay. Okay. Now, this unit has a little bit of an attack boost whenever the block is triggered. Is going to synergize with this. And then also it gives those units that have block a little bit of an attack boost. We are going to here. Okay, this is the time for us. We're going to use our poison. We could go for it. And that might be a little greedy. Block with stats. Let me just see if there's anything else. Okay, we're gonna block with stats. So we're gonna bit of damage here on the board. Triggers this ability, so gave it an extra attack. And we're gonna let the poison go off here. Plan for next turn is to wipe the board and hopefully go for game. We summon this unit. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage equal to our ranged units. 50% of this unit's attack to our ranged units, and then whenever one of I forgot how the attack boost works in particular for here, but it does get an attack boost later on. I have that. You need to get rid of this unit now. So, good choices here. I like summoning this unit just because of its flight, and then also whenever we get attacked, we're going to heal. I'm going to summon that over this particular unit. This unit, whenever it attacks, it creates a ranged unit here that silences, but again, we want to make sure that we can actually live. This unit isn't so much of a problem. Okay. As you can see that there are a lot of attack triggers for this unit. So as long as we can clear the line, we can win. I'll load it up some more. Fine. Of course, so this line is going to be killed. It's going to be open. Go for the immediate kill of this. As you can see, all the attacks coming in, but because this unit is a flight unit, we won't be able to attack it. Well, I got rid of the unit that has the bigger attack versus this particular. Ugh. Okay, so that unit is now dead because of this unit's other ability. At the end of the turn, deals damage to the line. We need to now claim back the board. Here, gain a little bit of health. Here has some defensive stats. Also, whenever it gets attacked, it will poison the enemy a little bit of damage, so you don't get crushed here. And as you can see, the HP swing has significant. So it's here. A little bit of a health boost. Oh, sorry, a little bit of attack boost to this unit. So much. We're going to summon here. We're summoning this particular unit because of the defense stats right now. We're not going to be able to face race with these exact units just because of their weak attacks. So we'll have to live for another 2 turns down. And we summon it here to kind of spread the damage along the line. This is actually a very good scenario for us. We drew into a very good unit here. Has this ability in terms of silencing male allies. So all of these units would then be silenced. So deals a little bit of damage at the beginning of the turn. So we don't have lethal right now, but are going to increase for lethal. And with a health boost from this unit, pretty good shape. Took a little bit of damage. Trigger. This building is dealing damage to us, but only lethal damage. All right. We could have made some slightly better plays, but a win is a win. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're just able to push. Right. As you can see, the rewards start to get a little better. Go up against this warlord. Has this ability that I'm concerned about, kill all the wounded enemies. Also gives an attack boost to all chaos, and then also does a little bit of a range summon. I have a couple of choices here. We could go for a range defend. We could also summon this unit. So going first, I personally do not like to have exposed units because they will be counterattacked pretty easily. So in this particular case, it's between one of these two units. Going to summon this unit and summon it behind here. Get a little bit of the damage going. Also has very good stats, particularly with the defense. And we're not so worried. We're not so concerned about these abilities that they have. But it deals a little bit of damage, gives a little bit of attack boost to any of the units that have vampirism. So that's pretty good there. This unit is going to deal damage to any of the units that we summon except order. And that also deals a little bit of a splash damage near the point where it's triggered. And then also when it dies, it gives evasion. Interesting. I thought it was all units, but this is all. Let's see. This is actually going to combo off correctly. I'm going to summon this unit. It has deal damage to order enemies. So in this case, and I didn't notice this until now. When you're about to summon it, it'll show you the units that it will damage. I'm going to summon this first. Okay, this unit died. Oh, it died again. Okay, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I thought it was only going to die once, but I forgot that when it comes out again, it gets hit with that damage. So let's see. Ugh, we don't want any more of our units. So in this case, because of the damage that's doing to our units, we need to poison, get rid of that. We're also going to start fighting for board again. So 29, 34. So I need to deal currently 30, minus 34. So I need to deal 90, 96 now. In this case, it actually, okay. So we use the factor in the poison damage in order to account for the total lethal damage. Okay, see here, has flight, has mental shield. Go for face if we can, and we'll summon it here. We have relevant units. We don't want to spend multiple turns trying to attack this unit, and we have a turn counter when that ability does go off. And look here, he appears, so this unit gains health. Also going to lower our attacks for one turn, and then it's also going to get boost. So let's do some math. If I'm summoning something, it's going to get plus 49. This unit is 94, and then it also has an extra attack, so that's 188. And this again. Over there, got a little bit of a health boost. And again, right now it's just a base race. Okay. Here. I'm going to look to get rid of this unit. We can't take 136 damage. Could we go for game then? Not quite. Good plays. Rather go for a hard stop to get rid of these units. So that is here. I wouldn't have had enough. But we're pretty close now. Like I said, we're waiting for this summon trigger to go off. Will be next turn. All right. Okay, and we actually do win. So sometimes you'll see me in the battles do this. We'll click on the gear and then we'll hit skip turn. By doing that, for this particular time, we avoid any of the battle triggers that come off. So in this particular case, this unit has this ability where whenever we summon a unit, it will give Mental Shield to the Warlord. But if we choose not to summon a unit by not summoning any cards and just go skip turn, what will happen is every unit will then attack as normal. So in this case, you'll see here, skip, tries to attack, doesn't work, and then we just go for victory because we haven't summoned a unit. Yeah, it's usually a safer way to end battles in case you don't actually look at the field or forget how some triggers go off. So yeah, I'm getting a little bit more rewards. Going for it. Hey, that's not good. So I already knew that this wasn't good because of this particular screen name. There are a set of people in the game where if they have this kind of suffix to their name, they're one of the best, if not the top players in the game. So already we're at a huge disadvantage, and then you can see what I had the double the HP that's going. We can try for a battle, so I don't want to make this video too long. And then we can also look for better opponents to go against. So we're actually just gonna surrender. Give everybody some time. That's fine. We like I said, we have 2 days, so we can look for some more attempts. You can also calculate how many more attempts you'll get. So it gives you an attempt every 12 hours. So in this case, 2 days, that's 48 hours. We'll get another 4. And then if we absolutely have to, we can buy units. We can buy the skull units here, or the attempts, for I think it's 50 gems. We can take a look after this. We faced this guy before. A little bit of an HP gap, but still relatively fine. Again, worried about the silence and are worried about the stones. So we start looking at the buildings. Okay, flex attack. Okay. Stat wise, just from the base, we're going to be summoning here. Let me just take a look at this building, make sure. Yeah, okay. So we're going to summon this unit, and you'll see why that is the case. Summon it behind this building to get defended. Push. Have another unit on the board, so it attacks. Whenever it attacks, it summons a rabbit. This rabbit here, it's, well, I guess whenever they play a silence, get a little bit of attack boost here, and then whenever one of these new rabbits that were summoned or killed, they'll silence the enemy who killed it, which is kind of nice. There's a little bit of a health boost to melee allies. And yeah. Okay. This particular unit, it summons it in a random ranged cell on the same line. So what we're actually going to do is going to do a little bit of unit manipulation. We are going to summon this building here. Summon it because it deals damage to a unit that comes out. Some big units. Sound good. So that will guarantee that this rabbit summons in this spot right here. What we're looking to do is have, assuming it doesn't summon another melee unit, this unit will be silenced here. If they did, so this unit was silenced. You have to go. What is it? And we're going to do a little bit of manipulation. Okay, so we did draw the silence, so that's good. Now, this particular unit, whenever a unit a summon will come in and it'll do damage unless it's immune or has some other kind of buff on it. Okay. Okay. So in this case, we are very behind on the board, so we're going to wipe their board. We summoned this particular unit because whenever one of their units dies, we get Mental Shield on one of our random units, and then whenever one of our units dies, they take damage. Oh, I'll continue by summon here. Unit gives us health whenever we are attacked. And then whenever any nature unit dies on our side of the field, this unit will get an attack boost. Does not live, not good. This somehow. 67. 2, so that's not enough. Here. Well, we'll try to do as much damage as we can to it. One here has the stats to at least block for the turn. It's obviously not good. We did draw the stones. Good enough for us. All right. I'm going to summon this so that we get 17. No, not going to be enough. But, and this is going to be a weird play. So every once in a while, you can actually use these battle boosts. I have a lot of dust, so I think I might actually do it for this particular battle. Dust up. Okay, stop. I do not recommend doing this. It is very, very risky. As you see, I'm using a lot of dust. So 136 plus 17, that's 150. Only deals 75. Oh, gonna have to change our. We changed our play because we did not have enough damage in order to actually attack this. So we are going to summon this large unit in order to get defense damage. And then also give us some health back. I'm going to summon this unit in this line. This is the only order unit that we have in our lineup right now that won't be taking damage. At the end of the turn, it will also give mist to them. Okay, that's some additional stat. So we're going to summon here. Okay, in terms of damage, off from the attack. Bleedy. We'll need to regain this board somehow. I'd like to just get rid of this unit altogether. The other we'll summon this unit here to do the transform. And then at the end of the turn, it will give this unit randomly miss. So we will have it protected for another. Okay, when this unit comes into play, okay, when it attacks, we'll give miss the 2 of our units. Make sure that this, okay, of course, this miss. I'm gonna kill this unit so that again we can give this miss. We'll have enough attack to do so. We're running low on health, so we're actually going to summon this unit here. It's going to take the damage. It dies. Again, this will have miss. You're summoning this particular unit, so it deals damage whenever we summon unit. It lives, so we can do some triggers with that. It does not live. In fact, just died because of the ability there. So that was Dark Tower. We are sitting on 6.5 stars. 6.5 stars, and we have 4 days to do it. We will try this again in another day or so, and yeah, we'll go from there. If you guys have any comments, want to check out the past videos, you can go to the YouTube channel. The link is found on the Twitch about. And yeah, this is Happy Splasher signing off.